Hi guys, it's Danny the Traveler here with Rocky the Traveler, of course, and welcome to another episode of the Rocky Road Show. Today, we're going to show you guys some of our adventures in the British seaside town of Bournemouth. Tucked in the southwest of England, the town is truly a gem, and it's known for its university and for a place where lots of retired people go to, or also known as pensioners. But don't worry, as Rocky is still not quite in retirement age. So we spent 2 years in Bournemouth and went back to visit many times. Along the way, we got into some cool adventures, and we tried our hand at doing a few fun things, including skateboarding and paddleboarding in the town's reef. And it's hard not to fall in love with this town, and it's super dog friendly. The beach is open freely to dogs from October to the end of April, and so as in any British town, expect a few seasons in Bournemouth, which include winter, almost winter, and rain. But for 2 or 3 magical weeks, the town gets a bit of sunshine during the quote-unquote summer, and it's quite alright. And anyway, there's always things to do around the town, even outside of the summer. So we'll start off in beautiful Bournemouth Beach and its pier, and we will make a stop at Boscombe, Hengistbury Head, and Christchurch before we come back and finish off with some awesome paddleboarding at the reef. Hey guys, Danny here. Despite it being a British town, there's lots of sunshine, which brings lots of tourists here. The pier and the beach are pretty much the main attractions. So you get some pretty nice views up at the pier, and if you're feeling brave, you can even go on a zip line from the pier to the beach, which I ended up going to. So check out a bit of footage from my ride. Of course, Rocky waited safely for me at the pier. Bournemouth's beach is super dog friendly, and while we lived here, I really enjoyed taking Rocky to the beach all the time, and he absolutely loves the sand. So even though Rocky doesn't mind taking a dip in warm waters, the cold sea of Bournemouth is just way too cold for him, and for me too. On a breezy day, we cycled all the way from Bournemouth to Hengistbury Head, making a quick stop at Boscombe Pier. Now, Boscombe is known for its artificial reef. However, it's gotten pretty infamous for not having enough waves to surf. Just right next to Boscombe, you got a nature reserve known as Hengistbury Head, which is a part of Bournemouth. This site is filled with tons of history, natural beauty, grazing livestock, and all other sorts of animals. You'll find lots of nice trails and ponds. We climbed up to the mound to reach the highest elevation so that we could see the entire town of Bournemouth. Just right next door is the historic and beautiful town of Christchurch. Now it's well worth spending a day there, and you can check out a couple of castles. There's the Highcliffe Castle, which is famous for weddings now, and the original Christchurch Castle, which is now famous for having lots of ducks floating around its moat. There's also the beach and the priory, which are pretty awesome and well worth checking out as well. Now that we've given you a bit of a tour of Bournemouth, me and Rocky are going to try our hands at some paddleboarding at the Boscombe Reef. So let's check it out. We're here in Bournemouth. The weather is not the best, but we're going to make the most out of it and go paddleboarding a little bit. So Rocky, are you ready? I think that's a yes.